So the books are following balances have been extracted from the books of Proton and Company. So in the books of Proton and Company, departmental trading and profit and loss account for the year ended, have they given that? 31st December 2007. For the year ended 31st December 2007. And we also have, we know that we have the general profit and loss account for the year ended 31st December 2007. Now, we didn't have any items that couldn't be allocated, or sorry, if we didn't have any items that had to go in the general profit and loss account, we would not have prepared it. If all these items could be divided, we would have had only the departmental trading and profit and loss. Is that clear? Okay. So let's start posting the items. So the first thing here will always be the opening stock. To opening stock. Sorry, it's KSNM. KSNM. Two opening stock. So let's see what is the opening stock. 19,000, 12,000 and 10,000. 19,000, 12,000 and 10,000. That's the opening stock. Then we have the purchases. Then we have purchases, two purchases. The purchases are 60, 40 and 20. 60, 40 and 20. Similarly, we have sales and we also have the closing stock. We have sales, buy sales, and the sales are 90,000, 67,500 and 45,000. Okay. Now, closing stock I won't show first. Before showing the closing stock, I will show the interdepartmental transfers as well. Okay, this is kind of a format that we maintain. So I say two interdepartmental transfers. Okay, and I will have buy. I will have by interdepartmental transfer. Now I need to see which department has transferred. So if you see here, goods having cost price rupees 10,200 and 800 were transferred from K and S respectively. So K and S are transferring to M. So basically K is transferring how much? For K it's like sales, goods are going out. K is transferring 10,200. S is transferring 800. I will show carriage inward also, Audrey. That's the next item I'm going to show. I don't have to add carriage inward to purchases. I have to divide it. It's a separate expense. So K is transferring 10,200, S is transferring 800, and who's receiving all this? Who's receiving, meaning it's like purchases for that department. M is receiving. So 10,2 plus 800 comes to 11,000. Okay, 10,2 plus 800 comes to 11,000. Is this clear? So K and S is transferring, so it's like treated like sales, and M is receiving, it's treated like purchases. So like Audrey said, why are we not showing? I'm going to show carriage inward next. To carriage inward. Okay. Now we need to find a ratio for that carriage inward. Carriage inward is 6,000. Okay, and we said we are going to divide it in the ratio of purchases. We are going to divide it in the ratio of purchases, and the ratio of purchases, we need to find that ratio. The ratio is 60,000 is to 40,000 is to 2,000. So I think you can easily get this ratio. It will be 6 is to 4 is to 2, and you can even divide it further. It's 3 is to 2 is to 1. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 threes are 6. I hope everyone knows to get these ratios. So the ratio we are going to divide carriage inward is 3 is to 2 is to 1. So what I have to divide by that? 6,000. 6,000 divided in the ratio of 3 is to 2 is to 1. So it will be 6,000 into 3 by 6, which will be 3,000, 2,000 and 1,000. Okay. From where did I get this ratio? The ratio of purchases. 6 is to 4, 6,000, 60 is to 40 is to 20, comes to 3 is to 2 is to 1. So that is, and another last item we have here is by closing stock. By closing stock, the amount is given to us 22,900, 8,600 and 11,000. 22,900, 8,600 and 11,000. Okay, so this is the trading account. Now we can either calculate the gross profit or gross loss now itself, but I normally prefer to post everything and then do that. So I will post everything and then do that. Just leave a line. You can have a gross profit or a gross loss, either. Okay, some departments may have a gross profit, some may have a gross loss. So it can be either. So leave a line for that, leave a line for the total, and start with the profit and loss item. So the first thing that we have is here is salaries. To salaries. Now they've told us how to divide the salaries. Okay, salaries on the basis of outside sales. So we'll have to find out the ratio of outside sales. 90,000 is to, let's try to find out this ratio. 90,000 is to 67,500 is to 45,000. Okay, now what I told you with regard to this is you can either use these figures. Now it will take you some time to reduce this. Okay, so what you can do is either use these figures as a whole, that is get a total of all this, and then that salaries, whatever it is, what is salaries here? 36,000 multiplied by 90,000 divide by that sum total, or you can start reducing it. Okay, I would right now prefer to use it as a whole, not to waste time. So it will be for 36,000 into 90,000 divide by total that. Okay, I think we can reduce it. It's quite a simple figure. I think we can reduce it. Uh, Easier for me to reduce it when I have a board. Anyway, I'll try to reduce it. We'll cancel the extra zeros first. Has anyone managed to reduce it? You have, you can do the working. Because the figures are too big. You can do it that way also, or you can reduce it. So here we'll have it as, say, if you take it in the table of 9, we'll have 9 ones are 9 ones are so 2 zeros is to 9 sevens are 63, 9 fives are 45 is to 9 fives are 45. This can be divided still further. You will have it as 25. So 25 fours are 100, 25 threes are 75, and 25 twos. So basically our ratio of sales is 4 is to 3 is to 2. Okay. My other technique is take that amount, say salaries is 36,000 into 90, divide by this total. Okay, or you can reduce it. So this ratio is 4 is to 3 is to 2. I'm going to divide salaries in the ratio of 4 is to 3 is to. So I'm putting sales salaries here. I'll put it as sales. Okay. So I have to divide this 36,000. I have to divide 36,000 in this ratio. 4 is to 3 is to 2. So it will be 36,000 divided by 9. So you can do the working. You get the you get the amounts as 16,000, 12,000, and 8,000. Okay, 16,000. How do you get that? 36,000 into 4 divide by 9. 36,000 into 3 divide by 9. 36,000 into 2 divide by 9. Okay, so that's how you get it. Next item that we have is carriage inward is already shown. Rent. Rent, they have given a specific ratio of 4:4:1. So to rent, 4:4:1. 4:4:1, and how much is the rent? Rent is 9,000. So 4:4:1. Check, this total comes to 9. So it will all be divided by 9. So you'll get 4,000, 4,000, and 1,000. I'm not wasting time showing these calculations, otherwise I'll never finish the problem. I'm assuming everyone knows to do this, the divisions. Okay, then we have discount received. Now discount received is an income, so it's going to come on the credit side. Leave a line for net profit. Okay, leave a line and then write your discount received. By discount received, sorry, leave a line for gross profit brought down and then write discount received. Now discount received is in with regard to your purchases. Okay, and the ratio of your purchases is 3:2:1. 3:2, 2:1. We've already calculated that. So how much is the discount received? They've told us discount received also on the basis of purchases. 1,200. So 1,200 divided by 6 is 200. So it will be 600, 400, and 200. 600, 400, and 200. Then we also have discount allowed. Discount allowed is 2,700. 2 discount allowed. Again, discount allowed will be in proportion to your sales, and this is the ratio of sales. This is the ratio of sales, 4:3:2. 4:3:2. So 2,700 divided by 4:3:2. We will get 1,200, 900, and 600. Then advertising, again in connection to your sales, 4,500. To advertising, again same thing, and the amount of advertising is 4,500. So again divide by 9. So here you get 2,000, 1,500, and 1,000. 2,000, 1,500, and 1,000 to advertising. And then we have sundry expenses. We have sundry expenses. Now sundry expenses, they told us to divide equally. If they had not told us anything about sundry expenses, I would have transferred it to the general profit and loss account, because sundry expenses is not related to your purchases or sales, nothing of that sort. So sundry expenses, now they have told us equally, so that's why I can divide it equally to sundry expenses. Ratio is 1:1:1. And if how much is the sundry expenses? It is 6,000. So each one will be 2,000. And then we have depreciation. Now all these go to the general profit and loss account. So depreciation, I will show in the depreciation general profit and loss account. To depreciation on furniture, and the amount of depreciation is 900. Interest from investments is 10,000. That's an income, so I show it on the credit side. I will just leave some space for the net profit to be brought down, and then I will show by interest on investments, which is 10,000. Then we also have two donations, which is 5,000, and we also have to interest on loan, paid, which is 1,000. I think we have posted everything. We have shown all this. We have just shown all this on the suitable basis. We have shown this transfer as well. So right now we need to just calculate our gross profit. Okay, so we calculate our gross profit. So if you total this, you will get, I think the credit is higher than the debit. So we will get here 1,23,100. Then you get 76,900, and you also have 56,000. To gross profit. Okay, so to gross profit of each of these departments, this is 41,100. Then we have 22,900, and then we have 14,000. Bring down the gross profit by, you can say, to gross profit carried down, and here I will say by gross profit brought down. The same amounts. Okay. Then we calculate the net profit. We calculate the net profit. So the net profit again, all I think it's net profit for all. So it will be the total of this is 41,700. Then we have 23,300, and we have 14,000. This will give us a net profit to net profit carried down. If there's no general profit and loss account, then you just say to net profit. Yeah, each of the departments. Now we have since we have a general profit and loss account, we have to bring the net profit down to the general profit and loss account. So each of the net profits are, this is 16,500. Here we have 2,900, and here we have 1,600. Okay. I will bring down the net profit by net profit brought down. For K, it is 16,500. I can directly show it outside. It's up to you, you can show it inside or outside. If you show it outside, it saves you the trouble of totaling in the inner column. 16,500. Here we have 2,900, and here we have 1,600. S and M. K, S and M. Okay. Now what do we do is we get a total here. I think it is a net profit again, overall net profit. So the total here comes to 31,000. The total here comes to 31,000. Can anyone tell me what I'm going to be doing now? Can anyone tell me normally what I would have done? I would have just said to net profit, and I would have got a figure here. But what I will be doing now? Can anyone tell me? What will I have to do? Can anyone tell me what I'll have to do right now? Very good. Since it's a partnership, I will have to share the profit, the overall net profit between these three, A, B, and C, in this ratio of 5:3:2. Okay. So what I'm going to say is to net profit. To net profit. To net profit. A how much A gets, that's how much is the share of A, B, and C. A, B, and C. So first I need to find out this net profit of mine. So actually the net profit is 31,000 minus all those figures. 31,000 minus these three. So that will give me a figure of 24,000, 24,100. Now this 24,100 I need to divide in the ratio of 5 is to 3 is to 5 is to 3 is to 2. I need to divide this in 24,100, and after dividing, what I get is 12,050. You can check these figures. I'll get 7,230, and I will get here 12,000, 19,000. I will get 4,820. 4,820. Just give me 1 minute. Let's check. 12,050 plus 7,230 plus 4,820. 24,001. Okay, and how did I get these figures? I've divided 24,100 in the ratio of 5 is to 3 is to 2. I'll just put the purchase ratio also here. Purchases, the ratio was very easy. It was 3 is to 2 is to 1. 3 is to 2 is to